Word of the day. Good afternoon, good day, good evening. How are you? And welcome back to the Word of the Day. Glad to have you be a part of us on today. The word for today is embrace. In Ecclesiastes 3 and 5, it says, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. In the context of this particular scripture that I'm sharing with you on today, the word time means a period or it means a season. And so, as we look at the season that we're in right now, this is a season to embrace one another during these turbulent times, during these tumultuous times, during these times where there's unrest in the earth and in our country. This is a time to embrace, and a time for fathers to embrace their sons and their daughters, a time for mothers to embrace their sons and their daughters, a time for us to embrace one another. And not only does embrace simply means to hug, but it also means to grab, to clasp, or in this case, to hold hands. And this is a time where we need to come together and hold hands and hold one another hands and come together and be one. There is no difference between us in regards to our color. That's not really a real difference. We are all under the same race, and that is the human race. It doesn't matter if you're black, if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're yellow, you're brown. It doesn't matter if you're African American, if you're white American. It doesn't matter if you're Asian American. It doesn't matter. We are all to be one. So during this time of difficulty, during this time of turmoil, during this time that we're going through a topsy-turvy time in our society and in our country, it is time for us to embrace one another, to hug one another, and to let one another know that we care, to hold hands and become one, and to be one human, huge, long chain that shows strength and force in the midst of diverse times. It's time out now for trying to find differences between one another, and time to try to find and embrace those things that brings us together and makes us one. That's what the embrace is all about on today. That's the word that I want to share with you on today, and that is the thought I want to share with you. That we embrace one another, we embrace one another's understanding, we embrace one another's heritage, we embrace one another's mindset, and we become one and love each other for who we are. Not because of our differences, but because of what makes us the same. God bless you on today. Embrace someone that is not close to you that you don't already know, and learn something about someone on today that will help benefit and bring us to a better place than where we are at this time. Talk to you later.